Holland's been having a background action. This song is a revisit. Now, I've only ever done one other revisit, and it was the Tattoos album. It's something that I really want to get into because obviously there's some albums that are very epic in their own sense, and I've heard them, but I feel like the revisits are cool because you get to reflect on it and I suppose see how the song has grown and morphed throughout the years and how it's affected you, or I guess how it takes you back to some nostalgic place. I wanted to do Lorde. Now, I always thought it was pure Heroine. I guess it's the same word, but yeah. I was someone who never really got into it. Obviously, Tennis Court blew up and it was just everywhere. For me, I'm someone who kind of just repels that stuff, so I didn't go into it for a little bit. I listened to Tennis Court, I watched the music video. I think I watched the music video and heard the song at the same time, and I was like, okay, this is pretty funky, very weird, bit of an eclectic little chickadee. It's 10 years old this year, so I thought it's time. We need to go in with Lorde. I need to do a revisit, see these songs. Some of these songs are just quintessential, coming of age, nostalgic, small town. You just want to live in this perfected little indie world. That's just the vibe it gives me, so I'm very keen to go into it. I haven't listened to this album in full in probably a couple years. Reflecting upon the album, you know, without having heard it in a while, there's no duds, and I'm just very keen to go back in with it, vibe with you guys, and yeah, see if you guys like these revisits. Again, I don't do them often, but I think I want to try and get into them just to, like I said, it's just for the reflective piece, and for me, just to be able to vibe with you guys on something that I've already heard, and today I just felt like I needed some Lorde. Full and cuts, as always, are on Patreon. Links are down below. I've also reacted to her Soul Power. You can go and check that out if you want. Alright, let's go back to 2013. The opening song, obviously, the song we all know, Tennis Court. Let's go.
Don't you think that it's boring how people talk?
It literally just takes you back.
Well, I'm bored.
Well, I'm bored. A lot of these lyrics I'm gonna like pick up on as well.
Doing it, never not chasing a million things I want.
Love that. Constantly, you chase it all. Oh, I'm getting chills.
Baby, be the class clown, be the beauty queen. I'll be here.
It's so
Even when we're smiling out of fear.
just stands the standard time.
I'll be getting on my first plane.
And just like the reflectiveness of her life, it's so well written.
To in Spain.
Like the little lights of your town.
How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm knowing?
Oh yes. Once you're blown up, how can you have that fun that you have?
I'll be the beauty queen. Tears. It's a new
That production.
showing people how we care. Even when we're smiling out of fear.
Ooh.
It's right in the picture.
What an opening single.
I fall apart when I'm not hard. You can watch from your window. Baby, be the class, showing people how we care.
I love that.
It's all get up like yeah. It's all get up like yeah.
I don't know who produced the album actually. I have never really looked that far into it, but even just reading the lyrics, there's still some that stand out when you actually focus on them. I love it. Like I said, it's just that coming of age, that self-reflective and almost prediction of what's going to happen, but it's still so hitting. Like, how is that 10 years old? It could be released today and, you know, still be the same, but I just love that nostalgic pull that it has in you. Vocal stunner, just the essence of her is in that song. Like I said, it's such an awesome lead single. It definitely intrigues you. The video clip where she's just sitting there and she's just saying the yeahs, very cool. I definitely think, yeah, I mean, obviously it set her on the projection that she had. It's such an incredible debut from an artist, and I think probably quite underrated in terms of like the impact that it's had on pop music. Next song's 400 Lux. Let's go. Like the production, it's insane.
Can I kill it with you? Till the veins run red and blue. We're hollow like the bottles that we drain.
Whoa.
Here in the wheel.
Like the narrative, like just the story.
I love these roads where the houses don't change.
Yes.
Like there's something
See all that production, like
it's on the highway. Moving the streets. I like it if you stay. When the heat comes on, you got me always.
oh yeah, it's actually a super cute little song.
I can tell that you're tired, but you keep the car on while you're waiting up front.
See, like really focus on these lyrics. It's like you're hearing the song for the first time.
I love these roads where the houses don't change. Can I kill it with you till the veins run red and blue?
Just the production, like honestly.
Let me kill it with you.
That.
I love these roads.
Such a car driving song.
I like it if you stay.
just a cute little romance. Again, like I've never really thought of that song as being super romantic, but then when you read those lyrics, you're like, oh wait, this is actually what she's saying. So I love that. Like I said, while I know the songs and listen to the album, not every song on this album I've super invested into. Like the ones that we get to that I absolutely love, I love. But yeah, these ones, while they're nice and I've listened to them, I just remember that Royals is the bigger hit of this song. Lol, totally forgot that. So was Tennis Court the first or the second single? I'm not sure, but that's the first one I heard. I totally forgot about Royals being on here. That's hilarious. Anyway, next song's Royals, obviously the biggest song she's done. The song that blew her up, I'm pretty sure, was this song, not Tennis Court. Either way, let's go.
Diamond in the flesh.
These lyrics I don't really
Cut my teeth on
know that well, other than the chorus.
No postcode envy, but every song's like
Yeah, like that small town vibe, I love it. And that commentary on Fame as well, so good.
And we'll never be royal.
It don't run in our blood.
You can call me Queen Bee of that fantasy.
Love how it's just still so relevant. None of this has changed.
We didn't come from money.
Even like all the layering on her vocals. The little gang of lords, I love it.
It's a one in a crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your
Buzzcut.
And I'm in love with being queen.
Yeah, this is sick. I know it, but just that appreciation you still have for it.
Let me live that fantasy.
Well, that's way shorter than I remember. It's only like 3 minutes, yeah, okay. What I love the most about a revisit is it's almost like this type of music is timeless, because even though I've aged, obviously 10 years, I don't know when I first heard it, maybe, I don't know if it was exactly when the album came out, you know, within the last 10 years, your thoughts and things like that can still be exactly the same as what you thought when you hear the songs, but obviously you're older and you're like, shouldn't I have different views? Or sometimes they do and they shift, but then with that one, it's obviously, yeah, such a commentary on fame and lifestyle and growing up. And a lot of her stuff is just like, you know, those small town references, which I love, but I guess when you can really focus in on these lyrics, and obviously knowing this song, you can focus a bit more because you're not trying to pick up everything. You kind of know the beat, but you can focus on one thing. It's really nice to have, I don't know, it's just nice. I love that. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good, as if I don't know the song. But it is, I think, timeless, has not aged at all. And I know 10 years, 10 years is a long time, to be fair, in terms of music, I think. This is so solid and just it's just so well delivered, which is why I did so well. Ribs is next. It's one of my favorites. It's, yeah, this, oh, yeah. Anyway, let's just go in with it. Ribs, let's go. Yeah, like this is it for me. Like one of the best on the album. I'm getting goosebumps already. Just how it drops in, it's like goosebumps, chills. Oh, it just makes you want to cry. Let's go. The memories you get from it.
Drink you spilled all over me. My mom and dad let me stay home.
These lyrics kill me.
Getting old.
The fact that she's younger than me right now, spit this stuff. It's so reflective, it just kills your mind.
And I've never felt more alone.
Oh, hitting, kills you.
Scary, getting old.
Yes.
Be all the time.
That like me all the time. Hey.
This dream isn't feeling sweet. I've never felt more alone. Feels so scary getting on. This dream is
Like it's actually quite repetitive now that I'm assessing it, but fuck it. It's literally perfect. This actually could go a melodrama.
You're the only friend I need.
So cute, we're laughing
Until our ribs get tired. Laugh until our ribs get tired. Never be enough.
Oh my god. Over 4 minutes, that is just insane. Like I said, when you actually start to analyze the song, it's like repetitive, but every single time those verses or whatever is repeated, it's almost like I know it is a different part of the song, but it just feels fresh, like you haven't heard it, but it's still just giving you that reinforcement. Yeah, it's one of like the pinnacle moments for me. I just remember exactly where, I don't know, you know when some songs just really hit you, like you've heard them, but sometimes they just hit you. I still remember exactly what road I was driving by. I was turning right at some traffic lights that pulled up. Like, it just is such a pinnacle core moment for me. Like I said, the lyrics are just insane that they're still so hitting, or that someone, I think she was like 16, 17 when she wrote these lyrics. Like, it's just beyond. It's just insane. I'm like, what? How? When you are like ridiculous, but so good. Next one's Buzzcut Season. Let's go. Like, just the transition, like everything is so flowing. Oh, the delivery.
Well, you laughed, baby, it's okay. Explosions on TV, and all the girls with heads inside a dream. Everything is good. You ride the bus with the knees pulled in.
I love that. Like,
Shut my eyes to the song we play. They try to tell us all that we will lose,
Yes.
but it's where everything is good.
just like in your own little bubble. Hologram. I always thought it was hologram.
Where all the things that we do for fun around with you.
Yeah, whoa, what is this song actually about?
I'm the one you tell your fears to. There'll never be enough of us. Explosions on TV, but nothing's true.
Nothing's wrong, but nothing's true. It's like borderline real, but not. That's a perfect example of me not even listening to the lyrics, just the sound and her voice. I can't believe it's over 4 minutes. That flies by. I can't believe I don't really know what it's about per se, knowing that I've heard this song a few times. But like I said, that's what I love about these revisits. You definitely get to discover new things about the songs, and I'm like, what is that song actually about? Obviously, let me know down below, or give me your takes on the songs, or like how they've made you feel, and what does it feel like listening to them, you know, years later. Love it. Stunner, just, yeah, kind of leaves you in this moment where you're just like, what is the point of life? So I guess that's the point, like, what is life? Are we in a hologram? What is going on, Lorde? Number 16, my favorite number is gonna be the best song on the album. It's called Team. Let's see if it hits just as hard. I'm very keen for Team. Let's go. Oh yeah. I was like, this is like the more of a funky one. Yeah, and that production is so slick. Jewels on throats. So clever. Their skin in craters. Oh, I love this. That is perfection. Oh, it's release. You'll never see on screen. And you know, I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there, I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. Her voice. Like, that hitting. I forgot how good that song was. That start like totally made me forget that that's what that song is. Like, I like looking at the songs. I don't know, like I know them once I get into them, but I don't know them just by like memory. Sick, stunner. Like I said, the commentary, that fame, that lifestyle, the pulls, and just I love that. I'm kind of over getting told to put my hands up in the air. There's just that nonchalant delivery. It's just perfection. It's just her encapsulated in a line. Stunning, beautiful, absolutely one of the best. Number 6, bringing the goods. Next song, Glory and Gore. Let's go.
Humming in the restless summer air, and we're slipping off.
Oh, this makes me think of Hunger Games. Sounds more dangerous.
You could try and take us.
Oh,
With the gladiators, we and Gore go hand in hand. That's why we're
okay. I never knew it was Glory and Gore. I thought it was like gargoyles.
delicate and every coming for blood. With the gladiators, we and Gore go hand in hand. why we're making headlines.
It makes more sense now, the song.
No one around here is good at keeping their eyes closed.
What a song, like probably the most experimental on the album.
To think about death, it's alright if you do, it's fine.
That's cute, I love that.
Let me in the ring, I'll show you what that big word means.
Yeah, her and Joel Little, he is an absolute king. I'm gonna presume he produced most of the album with her. Lol at that song, like it's probably one that I don't really go into. Clearly I don't really know what's about other than, I don't know, like battling and just fighting and stuff like that. But I always was like, going and Gore. I don't know, you know when you just don't really read lyrics of songs? Clearly that is evident that I haven't read through these lyrics that well. Sick though, like I said, the most experimental, probably, like I said, if you had to delete songs, and this is like if you had to, I probably, I don't know, like I think Royals probably is one of the weakest songs on the album in comparison to these songs. I know that's being super nitpicky. It's only 10 songs, so I mean it's very direct and to the point, so I don't know, if you had to delete songs, maybe I would get rid of Glory and Gore, only because I guess it doesn't hit as hard, you know, sentimentally vibes. Next song's still Sane, let's go.
Birthday and I'm riding high.
What's that, almost polka sounds?
In the same thing,
So like these little reflective pieces.
I won't be hurt tripping over on stage.
Hey.
I still like hotels, but I think that'll change. Still like hotels are my newfound fame. Promise I can stay good.
And she did stay good.
I'm little, but I'm coming for the crowd.
Oh, I'm getting chilled. Chase paper, like chase money.
Working, no play, never make me lose it.
It's such a stunner way to be like that boss bitch kind of vibe. Lonely on that new shit. Oh, that's so true. These lyrics are like cutting, and if you don't pay attention, you miss it.
What does that make me?
Like still saying, is that because she hasn't lost her mind to fame?
In the swing of thing, all business all day keeps me up.
That production is stunning, some of the best. These songs fly by, like they're just so encapsulating, you just are so invested and they're gone. It's absolutely such a fly through album. I know it's only 37 minutes, so obviously it is a super short album. With what you get in it, it's insane how quick they are and just the feelings and the motives and everything that's put into the songs. Again, I've always loved that song, but really looking at those lyrics, like I said, you can miss some if you're just vibing, and it's so clever how she can just put the stuff into words. Like it's just so cleverly done. The lyric writing is just beautiful. Stunner, all that orca noise vibe, I just love. Yeah, like I said, you can still reflect on it now and be like, is this what she means, or is this how I'm perceiving it now, like a bit older, and I guess that reflectiveness. Yeah, stunning, stunning, stunning. Next song is White Teeth Teens. Let's go.
Dead here in the day, we got the glow in the mouth. White teeth teens are out. I won't be smiling, but the notes from my eyes from the dashboard.
I won't be smiling. The production.
Teens are out.
First bit here.
Something big. I'm not a white teeth teen. I tried to join, but never did. The way they are, the way they see.
But like, she's never been a part of that fame life. Like that last minute of the song is absolutely some of the best work. Bit of a cult kind of vibe.
White teeth teens are out.
Yeah, stunning. and like I said, that last half is just so beautifully done. Like just such a nice flowing from Still Sane. The flow through, I know I've said it, it's just immaculate. It's just so easy. It's just like when you're not pausing and stopping, like the album just flows through. You can loop it and just be here forever. Right, the last song, I Walk Alone. This is obviously one of the best songs on the album. I love how it loops in. Obviously she starts the song with Don't You Think It's Boring How People Talk, and then she ends it with So Let Them Talk. Let's wrap the album up. Let's go. Like this is one of the best final songs on an album of all time. I can't believe how quick the album goes. Like it just flies by.
While it gets dark, I feel grown up with you in your car.
This, again, you just picture exactly where you were.
We've both got a million bad habits. Not sleeping is one.
Yes.
We're biting our nails. You're biting my lip.
See those real life noises? She was doing it! My favorite thing. It just re-inspires you. Live your life for you.
Fake friends and all of their noise. And you haven't stopped smoking the whole
This.
night. Maybe the internet raised up. People who jerk and people who talk.
Both true. Yeah, this is a savage little song. Hey, my best friend. Yeah, best on the album. You can't beat it.
We're a train wreck. Wondering where people are talking, and people are talking.
That's it, people are still talking. Let them talk. Just do you. That is, I have never really, it's never hit me that hard, those lyrics.
People are talking, let them talk. Don't you
That flow
think
through.
that it's boring how people talk?
Oh, you could just, like I said, it's an album you could just have on and repeat forever. Like, I wouldn't cut a song. If I had to, I probably would be able to, but just in terms of like the growth, the progression, the flow through, just the track listing, it's one of the best albums that does it so well. Like just the commentary, the fact that she wrote this, like I said, I think it was like 16, 17 before I guess you got the fame, but she was already talking about it. So like just that prediction, but also the reflection. This feels like you could release it as like your third, fourth, fifth album of what you've gone through. So just that intelligence there is just incredible. The lyrics, the relatability, you don't have to be famous, but there's so many elements in this album that just relate to you, hit you, pull on your nostalgic feel, because obviously 10 years old, you know, most people were in their early 20s or late teens when they first heard it. So yeah, just that reflective piece. I love how it's not aged a single second. Like this is still the same stuff. It just hits you harder when you really focus, or you're like, oh my god, that's what she was talking about. Even that song, like people talk, let them talk. Everyone's out to do their own thing. They're out to, you know, get messy, then go home and clean themselves up and, you know, live their fake little world. And I love that. I never knew she said that, raise a glass, and I'll keep on saying it. I love that stuff. Re-inspiring. Like I said, this is why I want to do some revisits, just to kind of have a different perspective on it, or just like listen to it and have some fun with you guys. I know this album will hit with a lot of people. Please let me know all the feels you got from the album. Like, where does this take you? Are there songs that, you know, you have specific core memories to? Do you prefer this over Melodrama? I absolutely listen to Melodrama a lot more than this album. I think I kind of listened to a few songs, but Melodrama, I guess, really solidified me as a Lorde fan. So I have a lot of stronger pull to that album, but this one is just that quintessential coming of age. But not coming of age because I'm not coming of age now, and I still reflect to it, respond to it, relate to it. Yeah, that was sick. I mean, yeah, I know it, but you don't know it at times if you don't really analyze a song. I've never really read the lyrics to the album. I've just like vibed it. So I guess in that sense, it's been such a stellar album because the production takes you in and you can just pick it up so easily. But then, like I said, if you're not really focusing, you can miss some really pivotal, cutting, savage little moments from her. That's what I love about her. She is just such a savage, but the best kind. Let me know your thoughts down below. The full-on cuts will be on Patreon. All that jazz. Hit like and subscribe for your swim more of me. Let me know if I should go into Melodrama or if there's any other other albums you think I should revisit that I possibly would have heard. If there's really popular albums that I haven't done yet, let me know, and if I haven't done it, then I can revisit it. Other than that, I'm just gonna go.